Welcome back to BVarsity Live. Zach Ewing, Trevor Horn with you in the TBC studios. I guess now there's internet problems. I mean, to add to everything else, you're trying to Skype at home, and
it just, I don't want to say
thanks,
anything,
Brian.
but he's doing good. He got back on, so not a problem.
Anyway, so we are still waiting on Cody Kessler again. If we don't get him live, we'll get him taped later, and we'll get that up as soon as possible on all of our platforms, on Bakersfield.com and our Facebook page and all that. Now, I have to say, you mentioned he worked out for the Chargers, Donnie.
Yeah.
That would have been kind of nice as far as airline mileage.
Absolutely.
The Browns, if you look at their schedule, and again, he may be starting right away. He may be starting in Week 8. He may not start at all this year. We don't know.
Right.
But the closest game they play to Bakersfield, by my estimation, is Nashville, when they play the Titans in Tennessee.
And that's not really close.
No, that's not really close at all. So
exactly.
That's just one of those things. I mean, they just didn't cross up with any Western teams this year. And so, what are you going to do? But I believe the AFC West team they play, whoever it is, I don't even know who it is, they play them at home.
I think it's they do play the Chargers.
I know they play the Chargers, and
we were hoping, and it's Christmas Eve. We initially thought they were going to play San Diego out here for Christmas Eve.
Oh, wow.
Then Christy looked at it and goes, "No, they're back there." So we thought we were going to get lucky, but they play San Diego back there.
So you guys spent a lot of time and obviously a lot of financially to follow him at USC. Yeah. What's the plan for following the Browns? Do you wait and see how much he's going to play?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, my wife, Christy, because we have a younger son. He's a junior this year, and he plays football. So
for the Golden Hawks.
Yeah, for the Golden Hawks, right? And we just can't. I mean, it's just too expensive to fly all three of us, especially on red eyes, and
right.
I mean, it's just crazy. But she never missed one game with Cody, whether he, his redshirt year, you never know what happens she never missed a game. Dylan and myself, we watched a lot of games on TV if they weren't at home. But yeah, it's kind of the same thing. We're going to have to see what happens, because I was looking at I think his first couple preseason games are on Thursday nights. Well, I obviously can't go on a Thursday night. In August 12th, I think, is the first game, and I'm not sure who they're playing in a practice game, but we won't be in season yet. We'll just be in practice. So if I could get away, I might be able to get away in a preseason game. I'd like to be able to see a preseason game.
Well, Cody gets a signing bonus, and one of the first things he ought to do is Sunday ticket for you, so you at least have that handled.
Yeah, right? We have that with Bright House. We definitely have that. We get on that, what is it called, NFL Red Zone. But we'll watch the games now. We will get the Sunday ticket, but that Red Zone's a pretty cool deal. I mean, that really is a cool watch every game. But now that he's there, we will definitely. And if he's a backup, I mean, we'll probably still watch it, because you never know what could happen. You're literally one play away from being a starter in the NFL.
August 12th?
I think it's August.
So I'm going to have to take a little time off from the honeymoon in Maui and sit down in front of the TV.
You're right.
Cody is definitely worth it. Donnie, I wanted to bring up something with you that
sure.
You and I talked about, and I put out that picture on Facebook on Friday. I thought it was so appropriate that I was in Philadelphia over the weekend, and I was with one of my absolute best friends, longtime friend, diehard, longtime Browns fan. And I went searching. I didn't say anything to him until I found the picture. And I go, "Hey, Tom, do you know who your new quarterback is?" He goes, "Who?" He goes, "This young man." And I just,
what picture was it?
It was me and Cody after, I think, the Fresno State game during his junior year.
Oh.
And it was just one of those moments where it was like, here it is, my new hometown of Bakersfield. I'm on the other side of the country, and I get to tell one of my best friends from the Air Force that, hey, man, your new quarterback is definitely anti anything that your organization has seen in a long time.
You're right.
Donnie, for you and Christy, really, did your phone die almost immediately because everybody was looking to congratulate you guys and what you've done to, for the two of you to really raise this young man to the incredible person that he is now?
Well, yeah, I will. I'm not kidding. I probably had close to 85 texts from people I've known, haven't talked to in a while, to buddies I might not have talked to in 3 or 4 years, but still follow. Christy, I think she told me she had over 150 texts, and I'll be honest with you, I answered every single one of my texts. It took me a little while, but, it was one of those things that we know people behind the scenes follow our kid, and believe it or not, Coach Brown from Centennial told me a funny story about his kid. I didn't know he was a Cleveland Browns fan. I guess he really is a Cleveland Browns fan. And I guess his youngest son, they're watching the draft. And
AJ, there's another one. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But Coach Brown, Coach Brown is like, I truly am a Browns fan. I didn't want to say anything. But anyways, he tells me his story. His youngest kid, the wife, and not to throw under the bus, is kind of getting bored with it because it's not super exciting. Let's face it. She's like, hey, can we watch a movie or something? And Coach Brown says, and the kid's like, well, Mom, we're coming up. You know, he might go to Cleveland because they're Browns fans. So Chad says, all right, we'll watch a movie and I'll just check it on my phone. Well, the little guys, I guess the littlest one, or the young son, didn't want to turn it. Well, lo and behold, the mom falls asleep. He gets picked, and the little kid runs over to his mom and shakes her or wakes her up or something and goes, you made me miss it. Cody's going to Cleveland. She goes, just apologize. But Chad had to tell me that story. He said it was hilarious, That's funny. But I had no idea. But, Trevor, we're so thankful that Bakersfield people, no matter what, have never, have always been there for all these Bakersfield athletes, not just my son, but they don't have to be out there and prove that they like SC or prove that they like Utah or Iowa State or whoever. That's the one thing that Cody always talks about, are people that, support him and everybody else behind the scenes that we don't know about. I got a text from a buddy I hadn't talked to in 5 years. Texted him back, said thanks. Didn't even know he ever watched him. Never missed a game, So those are the cool kind of things for sure.
Do you ever the whole thing? I mean, from Centennial to being USC, and like you said, everybody thought, he's going to hold a clipboard down there, and it didn't obviously work out that way. And now to the NFL. I mean, do you ever have one of those pinch me moments where you just say, "Is this really happening to me and my family?"
Absolutely, 100%. And I'm not kidding, Zach. It is something that I was talking to my wife. We were out to dinner, and I said, "Do you realize, all this, everything that's going on? Our kid is going to be playing on Sundays." And when Cody went to USC, and I'm a realistic type of guy, okay? Any Division I, Division II, Division III, I don't care what division it is, you're going to that next level. And being at USC, you hope, or being at I shouldn't say SC, any Division I college, you think your kid's going to be able to play at that level. Well, then when you get down there and guys that are 280 pounds run as fast as running backs and receivers and DBs are, you just like, hey, can my kid really do this? And I'm not being ho-hum. I'm being honest. I had in my heart, I knew he could probably do it, but you never know till you actually see it there on TV, that he's actually competing, doing what he's supposed to do, thriving. But, it's just one of those things. Now it's at this next level, and it really still has not sunk in. I'm being honest with you. It really has not sunk in. He got a jersey. Should have brought it down. They gave out jerseys with, number 1 on it for first round, second round, third round.
Right.
It's got a jersey with number 3 on it, and it just says Kessler on the back of it, and it says Cleveland on the front of it. I mean, I don't care who it would have said. It's just crazy. I mean, it just really is a crazy moment. I'd
be pinching myself.
Crazy.
Yeah,
I mean,
you can't
really
put it into
is.
words. I think.
No,
it's
I'm serious.
Yeah. It's definitely surreal. Hey, we're gonna take one more break. Can you stick around just for a few more minutes, Donnie? We'll take one more break here on BVarsity Live. Again, we're waiting on Cody Kessler. He will be in at some point, whether it's live or taped. We will get him this afternoon.
Right.
Stay with us here on BVarsity Live, and we'll be right back after this.